The following is a special presentation of the Westmoreland Sports Network.
Cavaliers throw it ahead to Gonzalez. As he gallops in, and one. What a finish by Amari Gonzalez.
Themselves. Crosby inside, finds a way.
And now a steal. Simmons comes in, and one.
Long's going to take another one. Why not? Rattles it in.
Last time against the Big Macs, but did just enough. What a feed. Berger to Heller for two.
Since 07. What a move by Mauricio Ferro. The ring rattle. Oh
my! High school basketball, live on the Westmoreland Sports Network, is presented by Smale Kia in Greensburg. Reputation, value, experience. By Westmoreland Drug and Alcohol Commission, making recovery a reality. By Play It Again Sports in Greensburg. See you at the store. By Independence Health System. Expert care here. By D-Bat Pittsburgh East, now open in Delmont, the area's premier baseball and softball training facility. By Sendell Volkswagen in Greensburg, we would love to meet you. By D'Annunzio's Italian Restaurants, 4 decades of Italian home-style dining at its finest. By The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon in Greensburg, changing the way your vehicle is repaired. By Elliott Community Federal Credit Union, make our house your financial home. By Mike Camlin Hyundai in Greensburg, oil changes for life. By the Mike Reese Memorial Fund, advancing youth athletics from the ground up. By Bowser, that's the power of Bowser. By Home Team Collections, any team, any sport, any logo. And by Seton Hill University, find your forward at Seton Hill University. Now, the Westmoreland Sports Network takes you courtside for tonight's pregame show.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome live to the Birdcage. Tonight at Jeannette High School, we have a big Section 1 2A matchup between the Jeannette Jayhawks and the Clairton Bears. Alongside Anthony D'Annunzio, I'm Dan Flickinger. And Anthony, what a matchup here tonight. The atmosphere, the Jeannette band sounds fantastic. What a great rendition of the national anthem. This is what you live for on the hardwood every year, isn't it?
when you have two historic programs that represent the WPIL with pride and respect, you talk about Jeannette and Clairton. It's impressive on the football field, and tonight we're going to see it on the basketball court. We had the Jeannette band play the national anthem under the direction of band director Maria Brecht. The gym is packed, the scene is set for this key section battle. Dan, we're ready to go.
The defending 2A champion are the Jeannette Jayhawks, 11-1 overall, 6-0 in Section 1 2A. Jeannette coming off of that 65-21 blowout of Greensburg Central Catholic, a GCC team that certainly is young and going through some things this year, but Jeannette took care of business on Friday. Jace Powell, 17 points. He also had an electric breakaway dunk early in the third quarter. McAllister, Steele, Noah Sunder each put in 12 points for Jeannette in that game. And Anthony, I know that GCC is not the same team as they have been the last few years, but Jeannette was able to kind of get the monkey off the back a little bit after losing to Central 3 times last year.
Yeah, 3 times last year. Jeannette 25-3, all 3 of their losses at the hands of the Centurions. So it's been a long time since I've seen a Greensburg Central Catholic basketball team go into that game last week and face a Jeannette team where you just didn't have quite the intensity. And Jeannette was able to pick up the pace and put it to the Centurions and holding them to 21 points. But credit the Jayhawks for being prepared. They upped the ante at the defensive end, and you really saw some stars shine. Jace Paul with a masterful dunk in front of the Greensburg Central Catholic student section. Also key off the bench, McAllister Steele for Jeannette.
Let's send it down to the floor for the Jeannette starters. There you go, the starters for the Jayhawks. We'll recap them for you here in just a moment. Xavier Odiricio Farrow, the 6'2 senior. Kimani Brown, the 6' senior. Jace Powell, the 5'10 junior. Marcus McGowan, the 6'3 junior. Noah Sunder, the 6'3 senior. The starters for the Jeannette Jayhawks. For Clairton, Terrace Wooding, the 5'11 senior. Mike Ruffin, the 5'9 senior. Dante Wright, the 5'9 senior. Jeff Thompson, the 6' senior, and Brandon Murphy wearing number 5. He's the 6'2 sophomore.
This is a Clairton Bear basketball team that lost to Ocean the first round of the playoffs last year, 64-37. This year they averaged 69.2 points per game, edging Jeannette's 69.1 points per game so far this season. On the defensive side, the Bears are giving up an average of 39.7 points per game, slightly better than Jeannette's 40.4 per game. Here we go.
Underway here from the Birdcage. It's a loud one, and that's the way we like it, as Wooding will control off the tap. Probably the standout player for these Clairton Bears, but there are a number of them, just like on the other side for Jeannette. Launching a three-pointer, air ball from Thompson, and the rebound for the Jayhawks.
Thompson, the quarterback of this Clairton Bears football team, takes a three-point shot here early.
Jace Powell on the far side controlling. If you missed his electric dunk, you can check it out on our Facebook page. We shared it from one of the Jeannette basketball football pages.
You know, Jace Powell, so cool, so calm, so collected, and you see it from that Jeannette offense here, Dan, in this first possession. Very, very unselfish with the basketball, and they convert for 2.
Xavier Odiricio Farrow gets us started. 2 points for the Hawks. They lead 2-0 early on, 50 seconds in to this big section matchup. Again, Clairton coming in undefeated in the section, as is Jeannette. The Jayhawks 11-1 overall. Their only loss coming outside the state in the Pittsburgh Basketball Classic, as going down the lane, missing the shot with the left hand is Brandon Murphy. Gets the ball back, puts it up, missed that one too, but it came right to Jeff Thompson, and he puts it through.
And Murphy's so effective. He has 16 Division I football offers, and you'll see him here tonight. He ended Jeannette's football season with an interception, and tonight, very effective so far for the Bears.
Kimani Brown got his 1,000th point a few weeks ago. Gives it up, left wing 3 for McGowan. Clang, rebound belongs to Clairton.
Marcus McGowan not afraid to shoot the basketball. He will shoot it from anywhere, 50 points away from 1,000 career points.
Nice spin by Ruffin, but he turned it over as he threw it to Powell. Jace coming down the other way. Right-handed layup, he scores.
Jace Powell, so smooth, so calm, so effective, and he knows when to turn it up, Dan. He finds the opening and shoots for it, just like on the football field. He can do it here on the basketball court as well. Back-to-back All-State wide receiver for Jeannette, Jace Powell.
Very well deserved for Jace Powell as Clairton looks to get the answer again. Dante Wright has the basketball. Quick pop for three, no good, long. And the rebound off of Sunder, and it comes free to Jeannette.
Xavier Odoricio-Farrow with it. Jace Powell out to Noah Sunder off the glass, no good. Rebound for the Bears. That's Murphy bringing it down.
Sunder just missed that one. Jace Powell with an outstanding feed there, but wouldn't go.
Watch Sunder, so good underneath the basket. He will take a charge. He is not scared. He's not afraid. He'll step in and take that charge.
Wooding nearly traveled, gives up the ball to Murphy, and he traveled. So a turnover on Clairton, 4-2 game. And Anthony, how much are both of these teams, but especially Jeannette after losing to Clairton in the playoffs a couple of times football-wise, how much does that kind of carry over into the basketball game, do you think?
Believe it. It carries over. Take a look at everybody on the court right now. They're all football players. Number 2 out there, Mikey Ruffin, probably the fastest football player on the Bears team. He's out there, looks very, very speedy here tonight as he guards Jace Powell. So you talk about these teams and how much they mean to the WPIL and what it means for Eastern A football and also what it means here in basketball. Kamani Brown does a rare thing, turns the basketball over.
Ruffin pass to the right side. He turns it over as well as Sunder intercepts.
Jace Powell with
long
the outlet.
pass down to Odoricio-Farrow. He traveled.
Yeah.
So back and forth we go, each team giving the basketball away with 4:52 to play first quarter.
XOF found a little opening there but wasn't able to convert. So the Bears with the basketball now.
And Wright will get fouled in the backcourt by Kimani Brown. Brown not happy about it.
Yeah,
Kimani became the 15th player at Jeannette to score 1,000 points. He did so against Bishop Canevin in the North Allegheny Christmas tournament back on December 29th.
If there's one thing that could get Jeannette in trouble, it is committing fouls. They usually run about 7 players. You'll see McAllister Steele come off the bench. You'll also see Noah Cleary. So Jeannette getting in foul trouble could be a problem.
Floater won't go for Wooding, and now a foul off the rebound. There's Noah Sunder again, Anthony. He does so much for Jeannette underneath the boards. He tapped away a rebound earlier. That time he secures it and draws a foul.
Yeah, Noah's just very calm and collected. He just brings a nice presence underneath the basket. You'll see him be effective at the offensive end of the court as well. He even hit a 3-pointer last week, so not something that he normally does, but he can shoot it from a distance as well.
Jace Powell, far side with the basketball, gives it up to Sunder, quickly to McGowan. Marcus McGowan, the 6'3 junior, bounces off on the right side, back to Jace Powell. Long possession here for the Hawks. Sunder quickly to Brown. And Kimani moves into the corner to XOF. Now a nice feed inside from the block. A shot, no good for McGowan. The rebound and getting the leak out is Dante Wright, and he'll lay it in for 2.
Yeah, Dante Wright, speed, gets away from the Jeannette defenders there, and it ties the score here at 4.
2 points for Wright, 2 points for Thompson, 2 for Powell, 2 for XOF as we have a blocking foul. Boy, is it real loud in here in the Bird Cage.
It is very loud. Our officials here tonight, Eddie Marco, Randy Sadesky, and Michael Shilahida. Those are the officials here tonight at Jeannette Senior High School.
By the way, the reason we got on late was because the JV game was just as entertaining. It went into overtime with Jeannette winning by, was it 1 point, 2 points, something like that?
It was 39-39 at the end of regulation, and Jeannette won 45-42.
McGowan throws the ball away, nobody there in a white uniform.
So you see what Clairton's doing here. They are definitely pressuring the Jayhawks. This is obviously the most pressure that they've seen all year, the most speed that they've seen all year. So this is something that I think both teams are getting used to, kind of feeling each other out to see where they can stand and what they can and can't do. So it's still in the first quarter here, so we'll see how things progress.
Trying to spin his way in. Now he spins the other way, and Dante Wright misses the jumper. The rebound came free to McGowan. Quickly across the timeline comes Kimani Brown. He barrels in, circus shot, and the floater goes right into the hands of Thompson. No foul.
Yeah, tried to draw the foul there, but Kimani was unable to do it and definitely frustrated here in this first quarter. And you see McAllister Steele getting set to enter this game.
Crossover and a foul on Jeannette as Mike Ruffin looked to go in for two. 2:49 to play first quarter, 4-4 ball game. Last season, Jeannette swept Clairton, winning 61-51 at Clairton and then 60-45 here at home. 2 years ago, the Hawks also swept the Bears 58-46 and then a close game 39-36. Bounce pass into Murphy. Murphy up strong, missed the shot though. Murphy again grabs the rebound. He's going to go to the line for two.
So you see the Bears trying to go inside, and Noah Clary now coming into the game early here for the Jayhawks. Set to come in as well. Kimani Brown ready to come back into this game too. Murphy getting ready to shoot the free throw.
First free throws of the game, and Murphy long on his first.
So Kimani comes into the game. Also Noah Clary. Sunder will sit down, and Xavier Odoricio Ferro will sit down.
McAllister Steele still out there for the Hawks, the 6'1 junior.
McAllister Steele, one of the best field goal kickers in the history of Jeannette High School football, made a school record 11 field goals this past season.
Second free throw rims out, so Murphy goes 0 for 2 from the foul line. Still a 4-4 game as Powell brings it across the timeline. Eyeing up a three is McGowan, long. And Steele nearly grabbed the rebound. Instead it comes to Wright. Wright gets the ball poked out of his hands from behind by Kimani Brown. It'll stay with Clairton.
Yeah, McAllister Steele there tried to get that rebound. The ball skirted ahead, and Kimani Brown knocks it out of bounds. So set to inbound is Jeff Thompson, the All-State quarterback for the Bears.
Yeah, you'll hear a lot of familiar names, certainly on both sides in terms of the football field. Of course, Clairton won the WPIAL and PIAA championships in football last year. Jeannette nearly made an unbelievable historic upset, but Clairton was able to avoid it as we have another foul on Jeannette. Boy, you just hear the reaction to every single call in this gym here tonight.
Well, and that's two on Kimani Brown, so he's got to be careful. That's quarterback of the football team and also offensive leader here for the Jayhawks. Super aggressive on defense as well, but he has 2 fouls here in quarter number 1.
Terrace Wooding going to go all the way in. He misses that shot, gets it back, floats it up, no good. Boy, we're not keeping shooting percentages, but both teams a little ragged, and Clairton has had some extra opportunities, but they've come up empty for the most part.
Yeah, they have, and Jeanette's come up empty a lot too. Just, you know, Marcus McGowan's been able to shoot from everywhere, and he still has yet to score here tonight. So,
I want to thank Hayden Flickinger, who is producing here tonight. Nick D'Onofrio behind the camera. He's Anthony D'Annunzio. I'm Dan Flickinger. Anthony needs no introduction.
Well, we're here in Jeannette, and it's fun to be here. It's basketball season, and we're excited to have the Bears and the Jayhawks.
McGowan moves it to the far corner to Jace Powell. Powell driving in from right to left, lost the basketball.
Yeah, and that's another rare turnover for Jace Powell, who's always very careful with the basketball, but see when the competition is increased, it's tough on both ends, and here we are with 1:40 left in this first quarter, still tied at 4.
Both teams needing to settle in here, I think, a little bit too. Shooting has not been good. They've been turning the ball over more than they'd like. Here goes Thompson down the lane. He fires one up, in and out. See if Jeannette can attack off the miss. Kimani. Nice pass. And the and one for Noah Clary.
Noah Clary getting some key minutes here offensively for the Jayhawks. Found his way open underneath the basket, and just like Kimani Brown distributes the football, he distributed the basketball that time underneath the Noah Clary off the glass. 2 key points for the Jayhawks. So Kimani Brown going to take a seat. XOF coming back into the game, and Clary will attempt to complete the 3-point play here as he toes the line.
Jayhawks trying to extend the lead to 3, can't do it as Clary comes up empty, short on the free throw. Still no free throws in this first quarter. Approaching the 1:10 mark of the first period.
See McAllister Steele there. He's very effective on the defensive side of the court. Had 12 points last week at Greensburg Central Catholic. He's getting some key minutes here in the first quarter tonight.
Ruffin misses, and then a jump ball as Jeff Thompson gathered in the rebound, and we're going back Jeanette's way as Brown gets set to come back in for Jeannette.
So you see Kamani coming back in on the offensive side of the ball, and Coach Batch trying to just maybe save him a little bit on the defensive side, just not to commit foul number 3. About Kamani Brown, someone that definitely should have been an all-state, all-around football player. Definitely recognized.
Yeah, he got a little robbed there, didn't he, Anthony?
Yeah, he did. I mean, we've seen him grow up in Jeannette and what he's done and what he's meant to the Jeannette football and basketball programs, but he's someone definitely that earned all-state recognition. He deserves to be there. Still deciding on where he's going to school. Still yet to make a decision, but contemplating some things.
Kimani faked the pass, lost the basketball. Here comes Clairton on the quick break. On the left side, it's Ruffin, and a traveling violation on the Bears. 28 seconds left in the first quarter.
So that's key now. We see how this game is going, so every point's going to matter. So you got 28 seconds here. Let's see what Jeannette decides to do. Will they decide to hold this for the last shot, or if they see an opening, will they try to score?
Adrian Batts in his 17th season for Jeannette. Rashad Hatton in his 4th season for the Bears. Xavier Odoricio-Farrow moves it right to Kimani Brown. Coming back to get the basketball now is McGowan. McGowan penetrating, puts up the shot, no good. Contact, no foul. 5 seconds on the clock. Wooding tried to pass it underneath. It does get underneath to Dante Wright. He misses, and that's how the first quarter will end as Clairton looking for a foul. Whew.
Take a breath.
6-4 Jeannette. Not much scoring, but a lot of action. We'll be back. Second quarter action coming up after this on the Westmoreland Sports Network.
Money is more than a number or your bank account balance. Money is one of the culminations of your life's work. We at Hoffman Wealth Management want to learn about who you are, hear your goals, your dreams, and what you want to do in your life. We're more than just financial advisors. We're your partners on life's path. Hoffman Wealth Management views ourselves as an extension of your team. Contact us today to embark on a partnership that puts your goals and aspirations at the forefront.
At D'Annunzio's Italian Restaurant in Latrobe, you don't want to miss our Sunday brunch buffet. We have many traditional breakfast items which are a mainstay every Sunday. We also have various salad selections and our historic wedding soup. We even have a carving station with ham and prime rib. The luncheon selections on the buffet change weekly, and stopping at the dessert table to complete your Sunday brunch buffet is simply a must. Call to reserve your spot with reservations starting at 10 and brunch concludes at 2.
Back here on the Westmoreland Sports Network, a very interesting first quarter there, Anth. I mean, again, not a lot of scoring, but a lot of action.
Yeah, as it is with Jeannette and Clairton, always exciting, and the first quarter did not disappoint. So see what the coaches decide to do there as they have their break, first quarter break. But taking a look back at this history, you did a little bit of it, Dan, but the last time the Bears beat the Jayhawks in basketball was February 3rd, 2023. Clairton hosted the Jayhawks and defeated Jeannette 63-58.
Wooding looking for his first 2 points of the ball game, does not get them here, and the possession going back with Jeannette.
How about Terrace Teague Wooding, Dan? Scored the very first touchdown in the new Tyler Boyd Stadium, 19-yard touchdown grab.
About that.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of Clairton Bear history. Also had a 43-yard touchdown catch in the first football game against the Jayhawks this past season.
Three-pointer for McGowan, no good.
Yeah,
and the rebound for Murphy.
Yeah, and Marcus still scoreless tonight, sitting at 950 career points. Also getting close to the 1,000-point plateau. Probably not this season, but next year. Jace Powell, coming into tonight's game, 666 career points.
You just wonder, Anthony, if Clairton's missing an opportunity here, though, because you'd have to think these shots are going to start falling for Jeannette at some point, and Clairton's not taking advantage of a slow, start shooting-wise for Jeannette to this game.
That's very, very good point. And let's see, McGowan goes into the paint this time.
Nice move by Marcus, can't finish.
Can't get it to fall. So Jeannette has had problems with that at times this year, but they have been able to remedy that as the game has gone on.
Dante Wright can't hit the pull-up three. XOF with the rebound. Nice pass over to McGowan. McGowan spins. He lost the ball, but he got fouled. And I think they're going to get Thompson.
Well, Wooding was doing a nice job on McGowan defensively there.
They indeed did get Thompson his first foul. Team foul number 1 is, of course, they reset after each quarter.
See, Marcus McGowan leads the Jayhawks with 19.7 points per game this year.
First free throw is long.
Can't hit that either, Dan. This is
it's crazy.
Somewhat shocking here. I think both teams are just not sure how to react. They're both
take the covers off the baskets here, huh?
Yeah.
There we go. That swished through.
We see
Marcus.
McAllister still coming back into the basketball game, and McGowan will take a seat. You know, McGowan will shoot from anywhere. Last week against Springdale, 6 3-pointers right here on this court, 27 points in that game.
And Clairton gives the ball away again as Jeff Thompson can't accept the pass. Well, it's a busy night on the Westmoreland Sports Network. During football season, we're at a lot of different locations. Typically for basketball, we usually stretch it to 2 a night. Tonight, we're at 3 different locations. We have the Hempfield-Norwin boy-girl doubleheader, Penn Trafford, Indiana girls, Penn Trafford, Laurel Highlands boys, and then we're here at Jeannette for this big one between the Hawks and the Bears.
The Westmoreland Sports Network is everywhere, and
That's
we love it.
McAllister still with the basketball, goes over to Kimani Brown. Brown still with no points tonight as he tries to change that. He does, and he's fouled.
So just like that, Kimani Brown will pick his spot. That time decides to go to the rack and gets the foul called on Jeff Thompson.
Yeah, that'll be Thompson's second straight foul, and we have a timeout called by the Clairton Bears. And is that a 60, Anthony? Did you see that?
It was a full timeout, yes.
Okay, full timeout. So we'll step away for 60 as well. On the Westmoreland Sports Network, Hawks lead 9-4.
At the John V. Graziano Funeral Home in Jeannette, we understand that every life tells a story. Hi, this is Jim Graziano. For generations, families in our community have trusted us to provide care, compassion, and dignity in their time of need. From traditional services to cremation, military honors, grief support, and pre-planning, our dedicated staff is here to guide you every step of the way. The John V. Graziano Funeral Home on North 2nd Street in Jeannette, helping you create a meaningful service that honors the life and memory of your loved one.
At Elliott Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to make your financial journey easier and more rewarding. With open membership to all that live, work, worship, or study in Westmoreland County, everyone can take advantage of our competitive loan rates, whether you're doing home improvements, buying a car, or making a personal purchase. Plus, enjoy free checking and online banking with remote deposits so you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Elliott Community Federal Credit Union. Make our house your financial home.
5-point lead for Jeannette. A free throw coming up for the Hawks at the 6:22 mark of the second quarter. Kimani Brown looking to get his third point.
Trying to convert this 3-point play. And you talk about this Clairton Bears football and how much history is there, but they also have it on the basketball court as well. 6 WPIL championships, 2006, 98, 97, 91, 90, and 1978 as Kimani Brown completes the 3-point play.
Make it a 10-4 lead for the Hawks.
Bears also with 1 state championship in 1991. They defeated the Scotland School 85-76 to capture the state title.
Jeannette showed some pressure there at midcourt. Clairton was able to get it into the front court, but now they have a lot of trouble. And we'll see what the call is here as the Hawks, Noah Sunder, came away with the basketball.
I saw McAllister steal there, scrappy, trying to get the football. Somehow found its way.
Or basketball.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. What sport are we playing?
It's all right,
here?
man.
Sorry.
This is your first broadcast since football season.
It is. We love it when it's Jeannette and Clairton. Football, basketball, whatever the sport is, it's always exciting and fun. And Jeannette with a 6-point lead here. Jace Powell running the point.
That was Murphy's third foul. And so he is he out of the game right now? He is.
Yes.
Not in there right now. Maybe won't see him until the second half. Who knows? As trying to save it from going out of bounds is Dante Wright, but it'll stay with the Hawks.
McGowan comes back in, but official says nope, not yet.
The lone loss for Jeannette this year, I mentioned earlier, Woodford County High School out of Kentucky. That was just a 3-point loss. They played them in the Pittsburgh Basketball Classic in early December. They want to get some good quality competition, Anthony. They played a number of teams that are higher in classification or pretty solid teams in their classification.
Since then, Jeannette has rattled off 9 straight. You see Kamani Brown with the basketball, drives the baseline off the glass, 4-2 for Jeannette.
Imani Brown with the nice finish. And here comes that half-court pressure by the Hawks again.
So this is something that Jeannette did last week against Springdale. They upped the pressure, and Springdale couldn't handle it.
They will get Jeannette on a foul here as Jeff Thompson draws it.
Springdale was a very, very scrappy bunch. Coach Batts decided to push the pressure and, most of the time matching the speed of the Jeannette Jayhawks is tough. Tonight, Clairton will try to do that. Kamani Brown comes out of the basketball game, takes a seat with 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea,
Yep.
I think. Coach Batts getting them out. I want to thank Coach Batts. He was the JV game was going on, but he was helping us bring equipment in. So thanks to him. I didn't know if he was busy or not. He was waiting at the door for me.
Coach Batts, athletic director, dean of students, moves furniture, whatever. He
all
does
the
it
hats.
all.
He
Yes.
has all the hats. Powell wing right after the miss by Clairton. And now it goes to McGowan. Thought about pulling the trigger. Good defense on him by Ruffin. Lobs it over to Powell. Powell penetrating. Kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way for Steele. Splash!
So McAllister Steele effective with the 3-ball. He also hit one last week. Scored 12 points against the Centurions, and here tonight is having a great game.
15-4 Hawks as Wooding will draw a foul down the other way. Still no points for Terrace Wooding for Clairton.
So last Friday night actually, he did have the 3-pointer against the Centurions, and then he had back-to-back buckets. So that made it 59-15 in favor of the Jayhawks last week in Corbin against the Centurions.
And Wooding long on his first free throw.
Dan, I'm going to say this, but it's been a long time since the Bears scored. I mean, they're stuck on 4 points. Jeannette finally was able to get some points on the board here, but right now, Terrace Wooding's trying to give the Bears 5, and he does. Okay.
Yeah, before that, Dante Wright tied up the game at 4-4. That was the last basket for Clairton, but again, the second free throw is good. But the Hawks get the quick answer. Noah Sunder for 2.
Yeah, Kamani Brown last week had a little no-look pass to Sunder off the glass for 2, and here you see Noah creeping his way underneath the basket, and he gets 2.
Thompson driving in, blocked by the Hawks. We have a whistle, however, as Jeannette quickly tried to attack.
Yeah, I think they called a foul on McGowan, and they did. So that's going to be 2 on Marcus as well.
Adrian Batts, Julian Batts, not happy with the call.
And we did call a technical foul as well.
Oh.
Looks like that's going to be a technical foul on Marcus McGowan. So
okay.
He reacted to that call, and the officials decide to reel it in because there were moments here in this game tonight that borderline on too much, and that was one reaction from McGowan that the officials did not like. So technical foul goes against the Jayhawks and against Marcus McGowan. Now Adrian Batts says, enough of this, I'm calling a timeout. 30-second timeout for the Hawks.
All right, so we'll step away for 30 here on the Westmoreland Sports Network, and we'll be back in a moment.
Hello, I'm Dr. Joseph Altier, here with Altier Chiropractic in Jeannette, Pennsylvania. As a sports chiropractor, I'm here to help the student athlete perform their best, whether it's improving spinal function, reducing pain, or boosting recovery after an injury. My goal is to keep you strong, competitive, on and off the field. Don't let discomfort and injuries hold you back. Let's work together. Call my office today at 724-52-SPINE or visit my website, altierchiropractic.com. You only get one body. Let's maximize your potential.
The last free throw by Clairton stopped an 11-0 run by the Hawks. 17-6 right now. I guess the previous free throw. We still have another one for Wooding here.
So Jeannette held the Centurions to single digits in all 4 quarters last Friday. So they're on pace to continue that so far here tonight against the Bears, only giving up 4 in quarter number 1.
Still a lot of time in this game, but this is a crucial point, I feel like, for Clairton, or at least it could help them out if they could get a basket off of this technical foul. They did miss the second free throw, did Wooding.
Yeah, these low-scoring games, everything's going to matter. Every possession matters, and the turnovers are oh so crucial.
Wooding now driving in, stops inside the paint. Nice pass underneath the Ruffin. He goes up, and it goes in and out. They just cannot buy anything from down low.
Mikey Ruffin was hoping he had it off the glass. It just wouldn't fall.
Kimani Brown gives it off to Xavier Odiricio-Ferro. Back to Brown, now left side to Powell.
My bad. That was not Mikey Ruffin. That was Dante Wright off the glass, number 1. Sorry.
Brown for 3. Count it.
So, just like in a golf swing, you follow through. Take a look at that follow through from Kimani Brown. 3 points for the Jayhawks.
Talking golf already, man.
Talking golf already, Dan.
You know, a little warmer today, I suppose.
Grandpap's here tonight, and he always says you got to follow through, whether you're pitching, a hockey shot.
You want to give me some lessons, Anthony? Because I need them, baby.
Hey, we can do it. We can do it. You see some physicality there underneath, and Noah Sunder looks like he does draw the foul, and that's Mikey Ruffin, number 2, that commits the foul.
So a foul off the ball on Ruffin, and that'll be the 4th on Clairton in this quarter, 2nd on Ruffin.
So Marcus McGowan cools down, comes back into the game. McAllister Steele takes a seat. Right away, Jace Powell wide open for 3. Bang.
Back-to-back trays for the Hawks. Brown and Powell, and it's 23-6.
Jace doesn't show emotion too much. He was pretty serious there, but he did crack a smile as he was backpedaling to play defense. So Jace Powell, such a leader, so much so, voted captain of the football team as a sophomore.
Jace Booker will draw contact. I'll say this, the Hawks are not allowing Clairton any free lanes to the hoop. They've been getting there, but it hasn't been easy.
Yeah, they have been contested.
Yes.
And that is because Noah Sunder covers such a big amount of ground. Xavier Odiricio-Ferro, big wingspan. You see Kimani Brown, how fast he is. Jace Powell, very, very savvy as well. And you see McAllister Steele come off the bench, and obviously Marcus McGowan, big body.
And Jace Booker misses his first free throw. Booker off the bench, looking for his first points. Clairton just 2 for 7 from the foul line.
And there's a few points right there. I mean, they're stuck on single digits here with 2:42 left in the second quarter, Dan. It's tough to come back from.
Second one found the glass, then off the rim.
Kimani Brown with the rebound, outlets to Jace Powell, finds Noah Sunder, and it is out of bounds. Ball goes back to the Bears.
Jeannette outscoring Clairton 18-2 here in the second quarter.
So last season, Jeannette scored at least 70 points in 14 games, 25-3 overall. You know, we talked about it earlier. All 3 of those losses coming at the hands of Greensburg Central Catholic. So far this year, Jeannette averaging just over 69 points per game.
Pull up Jay from the left side, short, and the rebound for Powell.
So now Kimani Brown back to running his point guard position, but Jayhawks are quick. Jace Powell with the basketball looks underneath, and McGowan makes a move off the glass, and good.
Oh, Marcus McGowan now with 3 points. Hawks with a 25-6 lead.
Jeannette starting to heat up a little bit, hit some shots. 3-pointer for the Bears, no good. Kimani Brown with the rebound.
Brown all the way, coast-to-coast layup for Kimani.
You've seen that a lot. You've seen Kimani Brown go coast-to-coast. You see Jace Powell go coast-to-coast, and see the speed exhibited by this Jeannette offense. When they have the opportunity to do it, they will put it into action.
Ruffin lost control of the basketball. Look at that. Marcus McGowan passed it as he was laying down on the floor nearly. And here's XOF going up strong, missed a shot. And coming the other way is Ruffin. On the outlet goes to Wright. Wright eyes up a 3, got it. First 3-pointer of the game for the Bears.
Yeah, Mikey Ruffin there, number 2, Dan, for for the Bears.
And I think Clairton wanted a timeout there, but did not get one, as that shot is off for McGowan. Is that Murphy that hit that? Or was I right?
Number 2, Mikey Ruffin.
That was Ruffin? Okay,
yeah.
Just making sure.
Yep, number 2. Three-pointer for Mikey Ruffin. Answers once again. Double digits now for the Bears. 43 seconds left in this second quarter. Jace Powell with the basketball at the elbow, off the glass, off the rim, no good. Bears with the rebound in transition now. 28 seconds left in this first half. Ruffin with the basketball. Outlet to Jace Booker. Now with the basketball, Teak Wooding looks into the paint. McAllister steal. Gets the steal. 10 seconds left here in quarter number 2. Jace Powell to Marcus McGowan. 3, 2, 1. McGowan dishes it to McAllister. Steal for 3 at the buzzer. No good. Halftime score, Jeannette 27. The Clairton Bears 12.
Thanks for stepping in there, Anthony. I want to briefly mention, Anthony and I both requested rosters today from Clairton, and we got 2 different rosters. One is an old one is a new one. I updated most of mine, but I think I had Wright and Ruffin incorrect because the old roster has their numbers different. So we request them. We get them from the school. That's the best we can do. So we really had to scramble here before we got on, and so we apologize for that. Wright number 1, Ruffin number 2, as the Hawks lead 27-12 going into halftime. Coming up next is our Independence Health System halftime show. Expert care here. We'll be back in a moment on WSN.
My name's Jane Lacey, and I started smoking when I was 16 years old. The CT scan that I had came back with a tiny mark on it, and they felt very strongly that it was a tumor. I want to thank Independence Health System and Dr. Swerk and all the people that worked with me and took care of me while I was going through this. I'm Jane, and I received expert care here at Independence Health System.
Money is more than a number or your bank account balance. Money is one of the culminations of your life's work. We at Hoffman Wealth Management want to learn about who you are, hear your goals, your dreams, and what you want to do in your life. We're more than just financial advisors. We're your partners on life's path. Hoffman Wealth Management views ourselves as an extension of your team. Contact us today to embark on a partnership that puts your goals and aspirations at the forefront.
At D'Annunzio's Italian Restaurant in Latrobe, you don't want to miss our Sunday brunch buffet. We have many traditional breakfast items which are a mainstay every Sunday. We also have various salad selections and our historic wedding soup. We even have a carving station with ham and prime rib. The luncheon selections on the buffet change weekly, and stopping at the dessert table to complete your Sunday brunch buffet is simply a must. Call to reserve your spot with reservations starting at 10 and brunch concludes at 2.
At Elliott Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to make your financial journey easier and more rewarding. With open membership to all that live, work, worship, or study in Westmoreland County, everyone can take advantage of our competitive loan rates, whether you're doing home improvements, buying a car, or making a personal purchase. Plus, enjoy free checking and online banking with remote deposits, so you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Elliott Community Federal Credit Union. Make our house your financial home.
Hi, this is Jim Graziano from the John V. Graziano Funeral Home on North 2nd Street here in Jeannette. For generations, my family has been honored to help yours through life's most difficult moments. Whether it's a traditional service, cremation, or pre-planning for peace of mind, we're here for you with compassion and respect. If you need us, please call 724-523-5433. At the John V. Graziano Funeral Home, our mission is simple: to honor your loved one with dignity and care.
Hello, I'm Dr. Joseph Altier, here with Altier Chiropractic in Jeannette, Pennsylvania. As a sports chiropractor, I'm here to help the student-athlete perform their best, whether it's improving spinal function, reducing pain, or boosting recovery after an injury. My goal is to keep you strong, competitive, on and off the field. Don't let discomfort and injuries hold you back. Let's work together. Call my office today at 724-52-SPINE or visit my website, altierchiropractic.com. You only get one body. Let's maximize your potential.
Over the years, car dealerships have come and gone, but one name has stood the test of time. Smale? The Smale family's commitment to excellence is unwavering. We're proud to announce the grand opening of our new Smale Kia showroom. Right now, get up to $1,000 APR bonus cash on select models, plus 0% financing for up to 48 months on 2025 Kia Sportage and Kia Sorento gas models. Don't miss these savings. Now it's Smale Kia, Route 30 East, Greensboro.
Alongside Anthony D'Annunzio, Dan Flickinger welcoming you back to Jeannette High School and our Independence Health System halftime show. Expert care here. It's a 27-12 lead for the Hawks at the half, and what a second quarter for Jeannette, 21-8, outscoring Clairton. Although Clairton does get a couple of three-pointers, Anthony, to maybe get some momentum going into halftime. So this game it's not over yet.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not over yet. We've seen these two teams go head-to-head on the basketball court and on the football field. You know, one thing I wanted to talk about, Dan, and not too many people saw it during the playoff football game. You know, the first game between Jeannette and Clairton was very, very lopsided. So not many people were even thinking that Jeannette was going to be in that playoff game. And it kind of showed early because it wasn't a really nice night. And Brent and I were getting ready to broadcast the game, and you know, before the game, we're looking around, there weren't that many people there. So Jeannette's out there warming up, and Clairton's out there warming up. Well, all of a sudden, Jeannette starts walking towards the 50-yard line. And I said to Brent, well, what's going on here? So, and then you see Clairton come up towards the 50-yard line. And there might have been 50 people in the entire stadium. And I just think that kind of set the tone because both teams respectfully went back and forth. I think there's a lot of respect there, a lot of admiration for each school, but I think that was Jeannette's way of saying, hey, we're here and we're going to go toe-to-toe with you tonight. And they sure did. And that was one heck of a football game that we witnessed in the playoffs. And we're seeing a lot of these same players on the basketball court here tonight. So it's exciting when you have a rivalry such as this. It's unique, and we should all embrace it and be thankful for it because high school sports is so important to each of these communities, and we're seeing it on display here again tonight.
And you're talking about that playoff game. You know, I know if you live in Jeannette, you know about the history and how many memorable games there have been throughout the years. And I know it's maybe tough to have a memorable loss, but I feel like, Anthony, that's one you'll remember for a long time because, I mean, Clairton was unbeatable coming into that game. And look what happened the first time these teams played the football, gridiron. Clairton comes away with a lopsided win, and then somehow Jeannette comes that close to upsetting them. Give credit to Clairton. They win that game. They played a close game in the Whitfield Championship as well. They win that one, and then they win, Whitfield and State Gold, which was incredible. But, boy, that game, again, even though it was a loss for Jeannette, if you're a Jeannette fan, I feel like that's one you remember for a while.
Well, I will no doubt remember that. But you see how much it means to prepare and get yourself ready for a big game and how much that experience means to be in a big game, to feel that pressure and to know what it means to represent your community because it means so much to these kids on the court, and it means so much to these people in the stands here tonight and those that are watching and listening to us as well from Clairton and from Jeannette. So let's enjoy this second half, and we'll see if these teams can make some changes and make some adjustments, just like Jeannette made some changes and adjustments from the first football game to the second football game against the Bears. So we'll see how it goes.
We'll take a quick timeout. Second half coming up, 27-12 Hawks on WSN.
Looking for the perfect SUV that's stylish, spacious, and fun to drive? The 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan has you covered. With a bold design, advanced safety features, and the latest tech at your fingertips, Tiguan is built to keep up with your busy life. From road trips to daily lives, Tiguan delivers the comfort and performance you deserve at a price that makes sense. Drive the SUV that checks every box. The 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan. Fun, flexible, and ready for anything at Sendell Volkswagen in Greensburg.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
The prevention of youth and adult substance abuse in our communities is so important, and our goal at CSAE is to do just that. CSAE works to provide education, encourage recovery, and create social change.
Join us at CSAE, because to see the change, you have to be the change.
Hurry into Mike Camlin Hyundai during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. New 2026 Hyundai Santa Fe's and Tucson's, both available with 0% financing for 60 months. All vehicles are backed by the Mike Camlin Advantage. Oil changes for life.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
27-12, Jeannette at halftime. Looking at some point totals here. Kimani Brown leading all scorers with 10 points. 5 points for Jace Powell, 3 for Marcus McGowan, 2 for Xavier Odoricio-Ferro, 2 for Noah Sunder, and 2 for Noah Clary. Also a 3 for McAllister Steele as the 3 started to drop there in the second quarter. Mike Ruffin with 8 points to lead the way for the Bears as he hit a couple of threes to end the second quarter. 2 for Thompson, 2 for Wooding. And that is it on the Clairton side. So just 3 players have scratched for Clairton.
One thing I saw, Dan, right before the half here, you see Associate Head Coach Julian Batts out there coaching the guys up. And that's been very helpful to this Jeannette basketball program. Of course, you have Coach Adrian Batts, but very veteran staff, assistant head coach and head JV coach Kenny Arrett, Julian Batts, assistant coaches Swade Redmond and
how long
Mike
has Kenny
Arrett's
coached?
been here as well.
My goodness.
Way back. And Coach Batts came here in 2009 as head coach, but of course he was there before for the state championship team. And that was pretty amazing run in Jeannette basketball history. And there you go, first foul there. Dante Wright commits it. So, but it's very, very helpful to have such a tenured staff that has some experience and knowledge that you can't buy that. You can't just step in and say, I want this coach. But it's been pretty neat to see this team develop, and especially you saw it last year as the Jayhawks made it to the WPL championship game and were victorious.
Sorry, Anthony. Yeah, Adrian Batts was the assistant coach on that 08 team, as Anthony said. Jim Nesser was the head coach. Of course, Terrell Pryor, among others, on that Jeannette team. 3 ball, no good for Brown, but they get another shot at it. McGowan now lines up a 3, long, and another rebound for Sunder. McGowan bounces it underneath to XOF, and Clairton comes away with it. Brandon Murphy back in the game. Did not see him much in the second quarter because he has 3 fouls.
And you see him be effective here in the second half. He's an all-around athlete. He could jump, has a dunk so far this year.
Wright's pass wild in the backcourt. It goes down. McGowan has it, and he leaves it off. And a layup no good for Brown. And the rebound for Clairton.
We're right back to missing these little shots, Dan.
Thompson will feed the corner, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Mikey Ruffin turns it over. It goes back to the Jayhawks. And you talk about that team, 2017, 2008 basketball team. And we're going to do something here at Jeannette, Dan. We have all the 1,000-point scorers, and we're going to recognize them.
All right. Well, let's see this one. Noah Sunder lays it in for 2. Not at 1,000, but he has done a lot of great things for Jeannette.
He really has. All around, Noah Sunder, great job. And not only great job on the basketball court, but a great job at the Nunzio's restaurant as a busboy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got Noah Sunder and also McAllister Steele as a busboy. So we got the 2 Jeannette Jayhawks working in Latrobe at the airport as busboys. They've done a great job for us.
Got to give them their flowers for that, right?
Absolutely. They're a member of the Nunzio's restaurant family in Latrobe.
The busboys are like the offensive line, right?
Hey,
I mean, you can't do what you do without them.
You gotta have them, and they do such a great job, and they fit right into our family in Latrobe.
Mike Ruffin missed the 3-pointer there after hitting 2 in a row late in the second quarter. Here's Jace Powell for the Hawks, 2 minutes into the third quarter, 29-12 Jeannette. And it's Kamani Brown with it. Goes back to Powell. Seen that connection a time or two on the football field. Brown wants 3, grazes the iron, and the rebound for Wooding, and he draws a foul.
Yeah, Noah Sunder, uncharacteristically there, commits the foul.
And I know, talking with Noah's dad, I know Noah is interested in broadcasting as well. We've been trying to hook up to see if we can maybe do something. He's just so busy with hoops and everything going on. So
yeah, hoops, football.
Yep. But we'll get something done.
We will. Maybe we'll get a little post-game interview here as the season progresses.
Mike Ruffin traveled. Yep, easy call there.
I was just mentioning a little bit ago that I didn't get to finish my thought about the 1,000-point score. So boys and girls here at Jeannette High School. The Centurions were coming here to play the Jayhawks on February 3rd. So we're going to recognize all the 1,000-point scores in the history of Jeannette boys and girls basketball, something we've been thinking about for many years, and finally it's coming to fruition.
There's a steal by the Bears. Dante Wright going up strong, and he draws contact, and Wright will go to the foul line for 2, Anthony.
Yep, Jace Powell will commit the foul.
His second, or I'm sorry, not his second. Let's see what they put up for him. That was Sunders. Oh, it is his second.
Yes,
that was right the first time.
You were right. We got it covered. So there's some pretty impressive names on that list. The first one, Adam Ducey-Bostic, first one to score 1,000 points for the Jayhawks. That's all the way back in 1979. Of course, Jermaine Morgan, 1990. And most recent, 2026, Kamani Brown. And also 2 guys sitting on the bench over there coaching for the Jayhawks, Michael Pompey and Julian Batts, both 1,000-point scorers.
Dante Wright goes 2 for 2. Clairton now 4 for 10 from the line. Well, they always say if you're down by a lot, you want to score when the clock is stopped. So 2 big free throws there for the Bears. Yeah. 3-pointer is off for McGowan from the left side. Here comes Clairton. Losing the basketball is Thompson. It'll come free to Odoricio Farrow, and he traveled.
Took a little big step there.
Yeah, a little out of control there for number 0.
Didn't quite have possession of the basketball either. So 5:06 left in quarter number 3 here. Jeannette maintains a 15-point lead, 29-14.
Was there a bigger dunk in Jeannette history? I'm sure there may have been, but that dunk last year was incredible as Dante Wright lights it up from 3.
Yeah, that dunk against Sewickley Academy was unbelievable.
That's on our open to our broadcast this year, as Odoricio Farrow can't get 2 from down low. It'll stay with Jeannette. 4:45 mark of the third quarter.
Yeah, Coach Batts takes his full timeout.
All right, so we'll step away for 60 seconds. It is indeed a 60-second timeout taken by Adrian Batts, and we will be back in 60 on WSN.
Some moments on the field go beyond the game. They shape who we become. At Home Team Collections, we honor those moments with the care and craftsmanship they deserve. Because these moments aren't just memories. They're a legacy worth preserving. Any team, any sport, any logo. Visit HomeTeamCollections.com today and save $10 off your first order.
Over the years, car dealerships have come and gone, but one name has stood the test of time. Smale? The Smale family's commitment to excellence is unwavering. We're proud to announce the grand opening of our new Smale Kia showroom. Right now, get up to $1,000 APR bonus cash on select models, plus 0% financing for up to 48 months on 2025 Kia Sportage and Kia Sorento gas models. Don't miss these savings. Now it's Smale Kia, Route 30 East, Greensburg.
Back to Jeannette Senior High School. The Jayhawks lead the Clairton Bears 29-17 here. Dan and I were talking about our 1,000-point scores, and we're going to do that February 3rd, but there's quite a few of them in Jeannette history, and we'll be back to them. We'll mention a few of them as this game progresses.
Kimani Brown to trigger it in for the Jayhawks. He threw it away right into the hands of Thompson. Coming down the other way for the Bears and getting the right-handed layup is Mike Ruffin.
Yeah, Mikey Ruffin, so fast, so speedy, gets it off the glass, and the Bears turning up the pressure here. They have the deficit down to 10.
Hawks able to break the press. Crowd getting into it behind us, rattling the bleachers here for Clairton. Kimani Brown between circles, guarded by Wright. Battle of the number ones. Goes over to Powell.
See Mikey Ruffin on Jace Powell, then he switches off to Kimani Brown.
McGowan driving in and scores.
You see Marcus McGowan picks his spot there, will shoot it from anywhere that time, decides to drive the lane off the glass to get Jeannette back ahead.
That's a big basket,
points.
Sneaky big basket there, Anthony. Sure, that kind of maybe stems that momentum that was gotten there by the last one for Clairton. Here's Wooding. Wooding pull up Jay near the free throw line, no good. Now a fight for the rebound, and it'll be a held ball. And I believe, technical has just been assessed to who?
Jace Powell, and that was Jeff Thompson.
I think, did they get Thompson here? They may have gotten
held ball first. Official I see said held ball first, and we'll wait the call.
Black, 3,
double technical. Okay.
Go to the arrow. It stays here.
Clairton keeps possession of the basketball.
Adrian Batts pleading his case to the official.
Emotions are high, as you might expect, and Jace Powell really not someone to ever react, but that time he did react. So now they're just talking through this, and I think everybody's calmed down.
Jace Powell, second leading scorer on the Hawks coming into tonight, 10.9 points per game. McGowan at 19.7 points per game, has just 5 so far this evening.
Missed a lot of shots tonight, as has a lot of the other players on this court.
Pretty much everybody out there. Wooding, nice dish to Murphy, partially blocked. Murphy gets it back, missed that one too.
Callister Steele underneath the basket, turns
I feel like
the Bears
I've said
away.
That 3 or 4 times today, where Murphy's followed up his own shot, but just comes up empty. Three-pointer for Steele on the way, no good. And the rebound for the Bears.
Brandon Murphy with the rebound.
There's a nice pass, and Thompson will finish off the dish from Wright.
Back to 10 points, Dan. 3:15 left in this third quarter.
Clairton hanging around. And now McGowan with the dagger. Marcus McGowan from straight away.
And Marcus McGowan ran right into Dante Wright. Somewhat innocently, but Wright went to the floor. Bears answer again, that time Jeff Thompson for 2 more.
Yeah, Thompson loops it up for 2, 34-23. Now the team's starting to score a bit here. So far, a 34-23 lead for the Hawks. It was just 6-4 after the first quarter.
See Noah Sunder and Jeff Thompson going at it underneath the basket. Kimani Brown sees some room to run and goes down the red paint off the glass. 2 more for the Jayhawks as they increase their lead to 13.
Red Sea parts for Kimani. He has 12 points. Clairton now attacking. This is Thompson. He runs into the wall. That was, Ruffin. He ran into a wall, but a foul called on that wall on McGowan.
Yeah, that's Marcus McGowan's 3rd foul. 8 points on the night. That is his 3rd foul. So Jace Powell and Noah Clary coming back into this game for the Jayhawks. Mikey Ruffin towing the line at the charity stripe.
I believe this is Ruffin's first trip as he knocks down his first.
Ace Booker comes in for the Bears. Dante Wright will take a seat. XOF and Noah Sunder get a rest for Jeannette. 36-24, clock stop 2:23 here in quarter number 3.
That's Anthony D'Annunzio. I'm Dan Flickinger. Thanks to Hayden Flickinger on the controls tonight. He's producing. Second free throw good, and also Nick D'Onofrio does a great job running the camera for us. Powell quickly across the timeline near the free throw line, drops it back to Brown. Kimani going to dribble out of trouble. Brown now driving in, floater, no good. Rebound though for the Hawks, and the putback is down, and that was McGowan.
Yeah, good job by Marcus McGowan going straight up to grab that basketball at its height and goes back up off the glass for 2. Jeannette maintains the 13-point lead.
Clairton bench, I believe, we're looking for a foul there perhaps on McGowan. 147 and moving, 38-25. This is Ruffin, pass to Murphy, and he scores and he's fouled. So Brandon Murphy, who's had so many looks, finally gets his first field goal of the game.
Yeah, 5 points now for Brandon Murphy. Tries to complete the three-point play.
Murphy that's his first 2 points.
Thank you. Looking at the wrong spot.
You got it, buddy.
There we go.
He's now 1 for 3 from the foul line, and it's a 10-point lead for Jeannette. Timeout called by Clairton. And I believe, yes, it is a 60-second timeout, Hayden. So we'll take that break. 1:44 to play third quarter, 38-28 Jeannette.
Game day or any day, the power of Bowser is here to get you where you need to go. From the latest Hyundai, Nissan, Subaru, Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, and Genesis models to quality pre-owned vehicles, Bowser has the perfect lineup for your drive. Look for a winning deal. Bowser's got the plays, great financing, top trade-in values, and a selection that's always in season. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, Bowser Automotive is your hometown MVP. Bowser Automotive, Route 51 South on top of the hill. PowerofBowser.com.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Back to live action from the birdcage. Jeannette basketball. Clairton upping the pressure as Kimani Brown has it. Brown slashing, missed the shot. And the long rebound out. Powell got to it.
Yeah, Noah Clary had it, bounced it out there. And there is Kimani Brown with the basketball off the glass. 2 more. Officials stop for a second.
One of the Clairton fans was out on the court. Well, he wasn't real far out on the court, but...
Yeah, just took a knee there, but the officials trying to do their best to keep everything under control here.
So 2 more points for Kimani after the reverse layup. He has 14.
Senior leader for the Jayhawks.
And a quiet game for Kimani last time out against GCC, but he did a lot away from the ball as well, as Murphy comes up empty with a little contact.
Yeah, McAllister Steele with the rebound.
Powell brings it across for the Hawks.
Under a minute here in quarter number 3.
Again, Kimani scoring his 1,000th point against Bishop Canevin in the North Allegheny Christmas tournament. That was back on December 29th. Congratulations again to him.
Joining the 1,000-point club here at Jeannette.
Powell, nice penetrating move.
Great around Brandon Murphy that time. When Jace sees the need to put the gas pedal down, he does, and got 2 points for the Hawks.
See that acceleration that made him so good on the football field. The athleticism on this basketball court tonight is just unbelievable. Wooding now for 3, glass ball.
Noah Clary rebound. Noah Clary getting a lot of minutes here tonight. Jace Powell says, I'm going coast to coast again. Off the rim, no good.
The foul going to go on Powell. That's what I thought. Okay, an offensive foul. Charging call on Powell with 10.7 seconds left in the third.
Noah Clary comes out of the basketball game. Noah Sunder back in. Jace Powell also going to take a seat. That is his 4th foul.
Terrace Wooding only 2 points tonight. I don't have his stats from this year, but he averaged 16 points per game a season ago.
Another loose ball there. Finally gets into the hands of Jeff Thompson. Off to Mikey Ruffin. Inside, Noah Sunder defends. And that is the end of the third quarter.
Rejected by McGowan and Sunder there too. 42-28 is the score. We go to the fourth quarter right here on the Westmoreland Sports Network.
I feel like it's definitely very important, like for high school, because a lot of kids, get peer pressured into drinking and doing drugs. So like doing the events like in a school setting, I feel like definitely like try to prevent kids from like going to like parties and drinking and driving and doing drugs and being peer pressured.
We just want to, talk about the dangers of the substance abuse in our community, and we want to help be a part of stopping that.
Get big savings now at Sendo Mitsubishi Greensburg. With incredible fuel efficiency and a built-in new design, the Mirage ES delivers style for miles. Mirage is loaded with smart tech, safety features, a surprisingly spacious interior, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. Drive one home today for as low as $16,695 at Sendo Mitsubishi. Route 30 Greensburg. SendoMitsubishi.com. We would love to meet you.
End of the third, we get ready to roll into the fourth alongside Anthony D'Annunzio. I'm Dan Flickinger. Brent Wiggum was supposed to be in my seat. Much rather hear from Brent, but unfortunately he's out of town. So we say hi to Brent, and hopefully he's watching.
Yeah, we miss Brent. We know he's here in spirit, and I'm sure he is watching and listening to us tonight as we saw the Bears essentially win that third quarter, Dan, 16-15.
Mm-hmm. Kimani Brown leading all scorers with 14 points, 12 on the other side for Mike Ruffin. Jeannette starts out the third quarter with the basketball. And Kimani, a little bit of contact on him. Now he dumps it to Clary. Ball comes free to Sunder, and it goes right back to Brown. Goes into the far corner. 3 on the way. That's off the iron. That taken by McAllister Steele. Hit one earlier. Could not connect that time. Wooding down the other side. Nice move by Wooding for 2.
Yeah, that was a nice rebound by Dante Wright with the outlet, so the Bears get 2, cutting the deficit to 12.
Maybe that'll get Wooding going. That would be huge.
A little push-off.
Yeah, how about
Mikey
that?
Ruffin.
McGowan. And a blocking foul. I thought maybe they could have gotten a traveling violation there on McGowan. That's what Clairton wanted.
That's on Brandon Murphy, so I believe that is his 4th foul. So Jace Powell on the Jeannette bench with 4 fouls, and now Brandon Murphy commits his 4th personal foul. He takes a seat.
Yeah, Murphy was in early foul trouble, did not play much in that second quarter, is not able to draw rain as McGowan. Jeannette has another crack at it, though, in Sunder.
Well, McGowan will continue to shoot. Better believe it. He is not scared. He's not afraid.
That's what they do, right? That's what shooters do. They shoot. What a move, and the finish. Kimani Brown gets everybody out of their seat here at the Birdcage.
McAllister Steele grabs the basketball and throws it off of a Clairton Bear, and Jeannette maintains possession. So you see Kimani Brown say, hey, I'm taking it to the rack. I'm getting 2 points. McAllister Steele says, I am taking care of business here on the defensive side of the ball, just like I'm taking the dishes to the kitchen. That time, throws the ball off a Bear and gets it back to the Jeannette Jayhawks.
He doesn't drop those dishes, does he?
Doesn't drop them. No, he has no drops.
Never.
We have a drop tally in the kitchen. He's got a 0. So Uncle Ronnie says, it's not coming out of your paycheck.
Give a big shout out to D'Annunzio's, one of our sponsors of not only Jeannette, but all of our broadcasts on WSN. Hawks can't capitalize. Thompson lets one fly, front iron, and the rebound comes free to McGowan.
McAllister Steele still working underneath the basket, Dan. What a great box out there. Now XOF getting set to come back into the basketball game. So you see Jeannette ratchet up the intensity here. Kimani Brown with the 2 points. Now looks back inside to Noah Clary. He turns it over. Dante Wright has it now out to Mikey Ruffin.
Ruffin with a nice move. He gives it up, and a foul will be called on the Hawks. That layup by Brown, that might be on our plays of the week next week on Westmoreland on the Hardwood.
I like it.
The podcast hosted by Sean Myers and Jack Ridenauer. You don't want to miss that. That's on our YouTube channel for this week on Monday, and it's every Monday, so check it out. Jeannette boys, actually, a couple of weeks ago, were our team of the week.
Love it. McAllister Steele commits the foul there.
Jace Booker is now 0 for 3 from the line.
Xavier Odoricio Farrow coming back into the game. Jace Powell into the game with 4 fouls. 6:07 left in this basketball game.
Bears are 7 for 14 as a team shooting tonight from the charity stripe. And Booker can't buy that one either. Clairton, though, comes up with the rebound, so they have a second crack at it as Ruffin had it, but he lost it. An over-the-head pass by Brown down the other side. Powell can't finish. That would have been sweet.
So Kamani Brown throws the football around, throws the basketball around too.
Over his head.
XOF just couldn't convert there, but
Dante Wright eyeing up a three. That one's hard, no good.
Sunder with the rebound off to Jace Powell, and Kamani Brown now pounding the basketball and looking for Coach Batts for instruction. 5:35 left in this basketball game.
Kimani Brown dribbling over to Powell on the right side. Powell tried to dump it down low, gets it into the hands, right back to Jace.
Jeannette very comfortable here running their offense, and XOF with an uncharacteristic shot there finds nothing.
Yeah, that was a quick one. That was way short. Wooding grabbed the rebound quickly, or I should say, kind of slowly across the timeline comes Ruffin. Ruffin feeds right. And a foul on the Hawks with 5:08 to play here in the fourth.
It's going to be on Noah Sunder. That's going to be his third.
Each team with a foul here in the fourth, as Dante Wright will toe the line. This Clairton team last year went 9-11, 8-6 in the section. They lost to Olsh in the first round of the playoffs, 64-37. Of course, the Hawks with that WPIL championship last year. Second in second in program history, 63-39, whitewash of Union.
It was a good Union basketball team, and Jeannette was just hitting on all cylinders on
Second
that playoff
one too strong.
run.
Rebound and the putback, however. I believe that belongs to Murphy. Yes.
Terrace Wooding tried to get the steal there. He gets left in the dust, and McGowan with the basketball goes up, loses it. Basketball will stay with the Jayhawks. Xavier Odoricio-Farah coming back into the game for Jeannette. McAllister Steele takes a seat.
We mentioned D'Annunzio's being one of our sponsors. Want to give a tip of the hat to Will Hoffman and Hoffman Wealth Management. Will's in attendance here tonight. Always supportive of our Jeannette and Penn Trafford broadcasts, as Kimani Brown gets two more.
Goes into the red paint, and just like the Hoffman Wealth Management Red Zone band, Kimani Brown gets two more for the Jayhawks. There's a little block from Kimani Brown.
Yeah, Ruffin tried the three, and a foul on Jeannette as Brandon Murphy had the basketball after that block.
So going back to our 1,000-point discussion, Will Hoffman, one of our dear friends and sponsors, his brother, 1,000-point scorer for the Jeannette Jayhawks from the class of 2000, Rob.
Oh,
so hopefully he'll
yeah.
be here on February 3rd to celebrate our ceremony. A couple other names there, of course, Mike Dent, good friend of the Westmoreland Sports Network, 1,000-point scorer. Donnie Binda, Jordan Thomas, Alvin Malloy, David Bone, all 1,000-point scorers here at Jeannette.
Wooding driving in, gets fouled. He'll have two.
I think that's going to be called on McAllister Steele.
Yeah, 10. No, I thought you said one. It was 10. Yeah.
Yep. At first I thought they were going to call it on McGowan, and McGowan thought it was on him, but McAllister Steele is the guilty part.
That's McAllister's fourth. Free throw good. At the foul line is Wooding. I have him at 3 for 5 from the line in.
Okay.
Very unofficial, but
another senior for the Bears, and they have decided to take a timeout, a full timeout for the Clairton Bears.
46-34 in favor of the Jeannette Jayhawks, as we have 4:22 to play here in the fourth quarter. Back after this.
The Collision Shop by Jason Mignone is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered on both passenger and heavy-duty vehicle repairs, including scratches, scrapes, and dents, free estimates, body repairs, welding, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our all-new alignment and calibration shop has the tooling, equipment, and staffing to ensure top-quality alignment and calibration adjustments for your vehicle. Our friendly office staff is more than happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit the Collision Shop by Jason.com for our complete list of services.
State Representative Mike Reese was a great advocate for the kids in our community. He felt athletics were a vital tool in raising healthy, happy kids. The Mike Reese Memorial Fund offers grants to local youth athletic organizations so that every kid has a chance to play. Funding is available for new equipment, registration fee offset, facility improvements, and more. Visit MikeReeseMemorialFund.com to apply.
46-34 in favor of the Hawks over the Bears in this matchup in Section 1 2A between two teams that are undefeated in section. Clairton undefeated overall at 8-0. Jeannette 11-1. Again, they're only lost to an out-of-state team this season. And they have some, they beat Norwin, a 6A team. So
Monty Brown once again drives into the paint, Dan. This time doesn't get it to fall, but draws the foul. And it looks like that's going to be on Brandon Murphy? It is on Brandon Murphy. That's his 5th.
Yep.
So Brandon Murphy fouls out with this basketball game.
Coaching staff not real happy about the call. So Murphy, again, he was in foul trouble really right off the bat tonight. Just an incredible athlete.
Division
what he
I,
does on this.
16 offers. Pitt, Penn State, West Virginia, just to name a few.
A little help from the rim there for Kimani. 19 points.
So good on the football field. Only a sophomore.
Yeah, only a sophomore.
Talk about this Jeannette team last year, Dan. They started off 11-0 before the Centurions beat the Jayhawks 53-47 right here on this very court.
Kimani short on his second, now 2 for 3 from the line. Jeannette 3 for 7 from the foul line here tonight. Launching one up, air ball, but right there, cleaning up the garbage is
number 25, Isaiah Mills.
Isaiah Mills on the score sheet.
McGowan off the glass and good for 2. Draws the foul as well, so Marcus McGowan with that outstretched right hand bounces it off the square, gets 2 to make it 49-36. Foul called on Jeff Thompson. That's his 4th. As McGowan will look to complete the 3-point play. Takes his time and gets it. 50-36 in favor of the Hawks, so 14-point lead for Jeannette. Off the glass and good for Teak Wooding.
Wooding now with 8 points. Marcus McGowan with pressure gives it off to Brown. Brown steaming into the forecourt. Kimani with the gas pedal down, draws foul.
Dante Wright is the guilty party. That's going to be his 2nd foul.
12-point lead for the Hawks. We're winding down, 3:37 to play 4th quarter. Again, the reason this game is maybe a little later than typical is because the JV game went into overtime. So we started the varsity game at around 8 instead of 7:30. No free throws here. Off the inbound Powell.
39-39 JV game at the end of regulation. Jayhawks won 45-42.
Nick D'Onofrio said, "Do they have overtime in JV?" I said, "Shh." And guess what happened?
Of course.
Buzzer rang and it's 39-39. Yeah, we did.
Almost.
That's a cool experience, though, for those guys that don't get a ton of varsity time. What a move by Brown. He's all over the place.
Senior leader on the football field, senior leader on the basketball court, has really taken ownership of this game, scoring 21 points thus far.
There goes Mike Ruffin looking for the answer, no. And another try, no good for Ruffin. Long rebound out, right spins. He throws one up wildly. And it's back to Jeannette.
So Kimani Brown looks at Coach Batts and says, "Coach, can we call timeout?" And Coach Batts says, "Let me think about that." And he does not call a timeout. So Kimani Brown is just impressive here tonight, scoring 21 points so far. Had 2 fouls early, but really has stepped it up here in this second half. Jace Powell finally takes it into the paint and draws a foul as well.
Yeah, he took it into the paint, took it into Wooding as well as he goes down. So 2 free throws coming up for Jace.
Wooding's first foul. Looks like Kimani Brown is going to get a breather as Noah Sunder is set to come back into the basketball game.
Jace Powell, the junior, first free throw attempt of the night.
Jace Powell averaging 10.9 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 1.4 steals per game, and most impressive 4.0 GPA.
Absolutely. That's the most impressive number there.
I thought Kamani Brown was going to take a seat, but he isn't. Jace, captain as a sophomore on the football team, captain as a junior, and now Coach Batts does call a timeout, and he does call a 30-second timeout. Jayhawks leading 54-38.
All right, so we'll step away. Actually, you know what? We won't step away. We'll keep it here, Hayden.
So,
it is a fold. Now we're going to step. Unless you have, Anthony, you got something more notes you want to pass along?
I was just going to talk about some of these top teams in Double A. So we all know Sewickley Academy and how impressive they are. The Shannock, Jefferson Morgan, Clairton, Jeannette. Those are probably the top 5 teams in the WPIL Double A. Top scoring teams, no surprise. Sewickley Academy, 70.1 points per game. The Shannock, 70.1 points per game. Clairton and Jeannette are right there at 3 and 4. Top defensive teams, Sewickley Academy, Jefferson Morgan, Clairton, Jeannette, and Chartiers Houston. So looking ahead, 31 teams in Double A, 4 sections, 1 section with 7 teams, 3 sections with 8 teams. 4 teams will make the playoffs from the section with 7 teams, and 5 teams will make the playoffs from the sections with 8 teams. So that gets us going here as we move through the month of January and get into February. Things are going to heat up here. This is a game with playoff implications, and you see if Jeannette maintains their lead here tonight, will take hold of first place in the section. And we'll see how things go. But of course, Jeannette has to go to Clairton to play in the season finale. So that game will that game will come up to be
February
6th.
Yep.
Yeah, so the Jayhawks will close out the season there with a game against Franklin Regional at St. Vincent College. Then the Centurions come here on February 3rd, and then a trip to Clairton to close out the regular season.
After the 60-second timeout taken by Adrian Batts in his 17th season, it'll be Clairton basketball.
Longest tenured coach in Jeannette basketball history, Coach Adrian Batts.
Three-pointer from the near corner grazes iron, and the rebound for the Hawks. Quickly up ahead, and nearly had a one-handed slam by McGowan, and he missed it.
Yeah, Coach Batts is not happy. Hey, this game's not over. That could be a crucial 2 points, and there's 2 more for the Bears. So just when you think the game's over, it's down to 14 now. This is far from over. 2 points there. Marcus McGowan could have had it. He gets the basketball back. This time he does convert off the glass, and good.
So Thompson down one way. McGowan that time uses the glass a little easier.
Yes, and Marcus saw that opportunity and
might have brought the house down
for it.
Ruffin jumper, no good. Boy, the dunks from this Jeannette team. We saw Powell, we mentioned last time out against Greensburg Central Catholic. Of course, XOF's dunk last year, and then that one hand nearly brought the hammer down to McGowan.
Yeah, he had that for the taking, just couldn't convert it.
Thompson to trigger it in for Clairton, down by 16 points. And the pass is intercepted. Kimani Brown nearly got the and one. Will go to the foul line. Wooding was on his hip pocket.
So gone from last year's team, Stone Markham and Lonnie Green. They were so crucial to last year's playoff run, especially Lonnie Green. But Jeannette has been able to adjust and put some players back into the action here. You see McAllister still getting a lot of time tonight. Also Noah Clary getting some key moments. So that has been definitely helpful. Jeannette forced a lot of turnovers last week against Springdale, and they forced a lot of turnovers here tonight against the Bears as Kamani Brown drains it for his 22nd point of the night.
Brown 4 for 5 from the charity stripe now.
You know, Jeannette really does continue to distribute the basketball very well. They're so unselfish, almost to a fault, Dan, and that has happened as well.
Brown 4 for 6, 17-point lead for the Hawks. Missing the shot is Wooding.
Jace Powell with another rebound.
And Kimani Brown going to jog it up the floor, and Clairton, I think, realizing their fate now. Stay tuned. We'll have the postgame show for you coming up. Get Coach Batts and maybe a player. Kimani has 23.
Really, senior leadership has been so crucial in different moments. People have stepped up. Last week, Marcus McGowan stepped up against Springdale, and tonight Kamani Brown has really stepped it up here in this second half, especially for the Jayhawks.
Odoricio Farrow to Powell, and now to Kimani. The Hawks are in the bonus here. 5 fouls in this quarter for Clairton. Playing a little keep away here. A couple years, Anthony won't be able to do this. Well, they can, but then the shot clock will go off. There will be a shot clock in Pennsylvania high school basketball in a couple of years, as Clairton came away with a steal, but he stepped out of bounds. Jeff Thompson did. Yeah,
Xavier Odoricio Farrow there was looking to get rid of the basketball, and Jeannette will maintain possession as McGowan inbounds to Kimani Brown, and Marcus does turn it over now, and Karis Wooding with the basketball drives the lane off the glass and good.
Wooding will reach double figures with that basket with 10 points, 57-42. McGowan charging across and lost one all the way to the other side of the gym. Hawks counting it down.
Crucial section victory, Dan. This is an impressive showing for the Jayhawks here tonight.
We going to get one? They're not going to call it. 57-42 final score, and indeed a big victory for Jeannette in this battle with the Bears, the only other undefeated team in Section 1 2A. And what an atmosphere for this game here tonight. You heard the Hawks faithful making a ton of noise as we counted it down to zeros on the clock.
Yeah, Jeannette looking forward to taking on California here, back-to-back home games here tonight against Clairton, Friday against California. Then they'll go on the road to face a very good Bentworth team January 20th. And they've got Riverview, Fraser, Springdale, Franklin Regional at St. Vincent College, Greensburg Central Catholic right here on February 3rd, and they get to play the Bears again to close out the regular season on February 6th. So the Bears will go to the road to play a scrappy Springdale bunch on Friday night. They will play the Centurions from Greensburg Central Catholic next week. Also Sarah Catholic, Fraser, Winchester, Thurston, California, Bentworth, Riverview, and the season finale against the Jayhawks in Clairton on February 6th.
Well, let's step away. Our post-game show is coming up. 57-42, Jeannette over Clairton right here on the Westmoreland Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. Joseph Altier, here with Altier Chiropractic in Jeannette, Pennsylvania. As a sports chiropractor, I'm here to help the student athlete perform their best, whether it's improving spinal function, reducing pain, or boosting recovery after an injury. My goal is to keep you strong, competitive, on and off the field. Don't let discomfort and injuries hold you back. Let's work together. Call my office today at 724-52-SPINE or visit my website, altierchiropractic.com. You only get one body. Let's maximize your potential.
In the mood for surf and turf? D'Annunzio's at the Arnold Palmer Regional Airport in Latrobe has what you're craving. Every Sunday after brunch, our surf and turf special is available until close. The surf and turf special is highlighted by a petite fillet and broiled lobster tail with drawn butter. The surf and turf special includes fresh vegetables, a starch, and a salad or soup. So the next time you think of surf and turf, think D'Annunzio's in Latrobe every Sunday. It's a family tradition.
At the John V. Graziano Funeral Home in Jeannette, we understand that every life tells a story. Hi, this is Jim Graziano. For generations, families in our community have trusted us to provide care, compassion, and dignity in their time of need. From traditional services to cremation, military honors, grief support, and pre-planning, our dedicated staff is here to guide you every step of the way. The John V. Graziano Funeral Home on North 2nd Street in Jeannette, helping you create a meaningful service that honors the life and memory of your loved one.
At Elliott Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to make your financial journey easier and more rewarding. With open membership to all that live, work, worship, or study in Westmoreland County, everyone can take advantage of our competitive loan rates, whether you're doing home improvements, buying a car, or making a personal purchase. Plus, enjoy free checking and online banking with remote deposits so you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Elliott Community Federal Credit Union. Make our house your financial home.
Some moments on the field go beyond the game. They shape who we become. At Home Team Collections, We honor those moments with the care and craftsmanship they deserve. Because these moments aren't just memories, they're a legacy worth preserving. Any team, any sport, any logo. Visit HomeTeamCollections.com today and save $10 off your first order.
Final score, Jeannette 57, Clairton 42. The Hawks improved their record to 12-1 overall, 7-0 in Section 1 2A. As Anthony mentioned, Jeannette will welcome California for a section battle on Friday. Again, these two teams will match up again on February 6th. Clairton will travel to Springdale on Friday. Then they host GCC next Tuesday. They are now 8-1, 6-1 in the section.
Yeah, you see that it's crucial playoff positioning as we move through the month of January with Jeannette, Clairton. Bentworth sits there at 4-2 in the section. Springdale 3-3, Fraser 2-4, Greensburg Central Catholic 2-4, Riverview 1-5, and California still looking for their first win of the season. But we'll see things play out here. And tonight, score by quarters here. You saw things get off to a slow start with Jeannette leading 6-4 after the first quarter. Ratcheted up a little bit in the second quarter. Jeannette scoring 21 points in that second quarter, taking a 27-12 lead into the locker room. Third quarter was won by the Bears. They scored 16 points to Jeannette's 15. Jeannette also answered with 15 points in the fourth quarter. Clairton had 14. So Jeannette wins the fourth quarter and wins the game by 15 points, 57-42.
Looking at some individual points here for each team. Start with Clairton. They got 12 from Mikey Ruffin, 10 points for Wooding, 8 points for Jeff Thompson, 5 points for Brandon Murphy, 5 also for Dante Wright, and then 2 points for Isaiah Mills coming off the bench. On the other side for Jeannette, Kimani Brown leads all scorers with 23 points. He went 4 for 6 from the foul line, did Kimani here tonight. 15 points for Marcus McGowan, 8 points for Jace Powell, 4 points for Noah Sunder, 3 points for McAllister Steele. Noah Clary also had 2, and Odoricio Farrow for the Hawks with 2 points. As we see tonight, the Hawks with a 57-42 victory. And we're going to be joined by Kimani Brown as he makes his way over.
And Kimani Brown had 10 first half points, and now he joins us here on the Westmoreland Sports Network.
Last time I saw Kimani, he was eating. Were you eating wings at what's it called now? Bites and Pints.
Yeah,
Johnny's wife's place
on Harrison Avenue.
Were you eating wings?
Yeah, I was eating wings.
Yeah, well, we're gonna hold. There we go.
I was eating wings talking to my uncle.
Oh, there you go. All right, all right. What kind of wings do you like over there?
Barbecue with some seasoned fries.
Yeah. They gave me some kind of barbecue / I don't even know what was all in it. Garlic and I don't know.
Honey barbecue.
So that's what I got to get next time I go in.
So now we're hungry. You're making us hungry. We saw a fantastic basketball game here tonight. It's always a battle with Jeannette and Clairton. And tonight was no different. Come on. You've been in this matchup for years. Football, basketball. Tonight the stage was set. You rose to the occasion. Started off a little slow, but as the game went on, you picked up the intensity.
Yes, sir.
You know how much this game means to your basketball team.
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, first, I came out a little shaky, getting downhill, not playing off 2 feet, so I was in there a little uncontrolled. Coaches told me to calm down a little bit. They called 2 cheap fouls on me. They told me to just calm down and get in rhythm. And I just got in the rhythm of the game. I start playing the 2, getting the ball into my hands more, and just getting downhill.
Well, that was a very
plays.
good point. A very good point that Dan and I talked about in that first half. You getting those 2 fouls, we know how much you mean to this Jeannette basketball team. You're the quarterback of the football team. You're the quarterback of the basketball team. So those 2 fouls, you were able to overcome those. That was huge.
I mean, yeah, just my teammates believing in me and my coaches believing in me every day. They believe the work I put in, so I just came out here and did what they told me to do. They told me to be aggressive and just make plays and be special, and that's what I did, and that's what they did.
What do you think led to that slow start? I mean, did you have, was the adrenaline going a little bit?
And I hate Clairton.
I just mean for the entire team, though, because it took you guys a little while to settle in. That adrenaline going a little bit where you needed to maybe get the butterflies out?
We just started off slow today. It was in the first quarter, it was 6-4. We just started off really slow, and we just had to pick it up and play harder on defense. We played good on defense in the first quarter. We just weren't playing hard enough to what we could play.
I thought you guys did a great job of contesting Clairton. I mean, they missed a ton of shots here tonight. What was the game plan on the defensive side?
Make them be basketball players. Like they a whole bunch of football players just go out there and lift and stuff. So we were just making them beat us with skill, and we got more skill than them.
I think that's a great game plan, because I think we saw that too, Anthony, where, they have that athleticism, but they missed a lot of shots too. So you're trying to force them to make shots, be basketball players, like you said. And I thought defensively you guys did a really good job.
Yes, sir.
We know what this rivalry means, and Dan and I talked about this pregame. Not only does it mean so much to you guys that are on the court, but it also means so much to each community. You guys represent your schools, and you represent the WPIL as well, and you represent Southwestern Pennsylvania and the state of Pennsylvania. It's so important to have these rivalries, and you guys rose to the occasion. And those guys are so experienced, as Jace Powell says hello. So, yeah, that's so important, and you guys really have embraced that.
I mean, they bring a crowd. We bring a crowd. We know what the game is. We know what it's about to be. We know it's going to be a physical game. It's going to be four-quarter war. So we just come in with the same intensity. We know coming up on the Friday, we had practice on Sunday. We knew on Sunday we needed to pick up the intensity of practice. We had the whole JV squad just foul us the whole time because they play aggressive on defense. So we just game plan. We have a really good game plan. Coach Bass prepares us the best way.
We talked about that as well during the game, and how much the coaching staff that you have is so important. They have so much experience. They've been here. They've played on this court. How much has that meant to you guys?
I mean, it means a lot. I mean, we don't really know a lot about like the tradition, because whenever we were coming up, we were born in 2009, 2008, so it's like we didn't really get to see it. And then Coach Bass showed us a video last year before we got in our playoff run, just like the old 2007, 2008 team, just how hard they played and how they played together. Even though Terrell Power was the best player on the team, he was out there making plays for his teammates to make the game easier.
No doubt. Very unselfish, as that team was. You guys are. We talked about that as well. You guys are so unselfish with that basketball. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it.
Believe in each other, and we just thank God every day. We couldn't do nothing without God.
Well, congratulations on your victory tonight. Congratulations on being a 1,000-point scorer.
Yes, congratulations, Kimani.
History-making Kimani Brown.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
There you go, Coach Bass.
There you go, Kimani Brown here on the post-game show. Thank you very much. And now we go to Coach Batts. He usually doesn't have a voice after the game. How's it?
But he has a nice shirt on tonight. Look at this. I've never seen this. He always has some fantastic, what do the kids say, drip? Well, Coach Batts
there you go.
That's right.
I try to take care of my guys, man.
Coach, what's it like to win a game like this? I mean, you guys have had a tremendous season so far, and maybe your toughest test here tonight in section anyway, and certainly a physical game and an emotional game. Right. What's it like to win the first matchup?
I was expecting that. I mean, it wasn't going. We weren't going to come in here and run away with it. We were up. We held them to 12 points at halftime, and I told our guys they're going to make a run. So let's get ready for that punch to come. And I thought the guys did a great job. Got into some foul trouble a little bit, so had to interchange with some guys. But we hung in there. I thought McAllister still gave us some great effort off the bench. He made a three or two, and Noah Clary. Those guys came off the bench, man, and played some huge minutes. So total team win. Right now it's our section. We just got to continue to get better every day and every game.
Talk a little bit more about the defensive game plan. I was talking to Kimani about it, just trying to make Clairton be basketball players, as he said.
Yes.
And I thought defensively you didn't make anything real easy for them.
No, and, our thing was, and what Kimani said, we wanted to make them guys make tough shots.
Yeah.
We wanted to keep them in front of us, and they had to be basketball guys. If we don't work on those shots every day, when you get in a game of this magnitude, it's tough to make those shots. And I thought that's what we did. We did a great job at it. We work every day for 30 minutes defensively. Every day we go over our defensive coverages. Every day. So we do not skip a day. So defense, we want to win a state championship. We got to win a defending and rebounding. So that's what we work on every day.
It's like you can't skip leg day, right, Anthony?
No, you can't. And that's something that I remember we talked a little bit about Coach Ness during the game, talking back to that 2007, 2008. I just remember him preaching, defend and rebound, and rebound. And I know that has been a mainstay here with Jeannette basketball since you guys were here, and you're keeping that alive, and it makes a difference. It really does.
And that's the easiest thing to win a basketball game. If you can limit shots, make them take tough shots, and limit them with one possession, finish on a rebound, it's hard for them to win. And I thought our guys did that. It was Xavier didn't have a really good game, but I thought he rebounded, defended his tail off. Noah Sunder did a great job. It was a total team effort. Marcus had some big rebounds. So, I was really happy with the way our guys did. So, we still got a ways to go. We'll see them again on their senior night, and looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is a big stepping stone tonight. Your team is very experienced, and it really shows. And you talking about the practice and how effective that is, it came to fruition here tonight. And we'll see how things continue to go. It's still early. This is still the middle of January.
Yes.
This is crucial playoff positioning as well, as these games are. But you guys just seem to know what to do at the right time, and that will continue to go as this season goes.
For so long, Kamani's a 4-year starter since he's a freshman. Jace is a 3-year starter since he's a freshman. Same with Marcus. So they've played a ton of games. They're not going to get rattled. They understand, and they've been in some big-time football games too. So that all carries over to help in everything that we're trying to achieve. So, couldn't be more proud of the group. With this one is behind us. We got California on Friday, and we're getting ready for the second part of our section.
So you win a WPIAL championship last year, and you returned so many players,
Right.
the core players of that team. Can this team get to even another level? I mean, what have you kind of seen compared to last year? You return all these guys that you have done even better than last year.
I think we're defending a lot better as a group.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. And rebounding it. I think if we quit missing these point-blank layups, we could get a lot better, and we could push that score,
Yeah.
From a 15
even against GCC, right? You thought you could.
Right. I mean, we missed
Yeah.
10 layups against them.
Mhm.
So, if we can make those layups consistently in games, hey, we might not give up more than 20 points.
And all that being
Every
said,
Tuesday, Friday.
one of the top defensive teams and one of the top offensive teams in the entire WPAL,
Right.
not only Double A.
Yes, I mean, and I said, earlier, I think collectively, and I'm not putting any other teams down, but in Double A, I think we have the best group of guards. They're two-way guys. They could score and they could guard you. So that's a tough recipe for kids every Tuesday, Friday to play against. If it's not Jace doing well, Kamani's doing well. If it's not two of them, are going to play well. And then you got Steele coming off the bench. So I really like our guard play, and guards win games.
Congratulations, Coach.
Coach, thank you so much.
Thanks
for having us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate it.
We'll talk with you soon, buddy.
Good luck the rest of the way. All right.
Appreciate it. Always appreciate everything. It's crazy how long he's coached here, Anthony. I mean, not only as a head coach, but as an assistant, now the athletic director, as you mentioned. And, I just think back to all the battles between, even when we first started broadcasting, heck, even before the Westmoreland Sports Network, when I was, doing some things for WHJB, just broadcasting those Greensburg Central Catholic and Jeannette games, and they were just always so much fun, and Julian Batts playing, and this was obviously a little after Terrell, but just thinking, Coach Batts, he's been here for every one of them.
He's been here. He's seen it. He knows what it takes to get to that next level, and he has really brought an excellent coaching staff together, and you see it come to fruition on the court. You can't replace that experience. It means so much, and they just continue to elevate and raise the bar. With the WPL championship last year, I know they have their sights set to a state championship, but this is just one step along the way. Another section game against the Clairton Bears, a section championship hopefully for Jeannette. And they've got some very, very good teams in Double A, not only here in the WPIL, but also across the state of Pennsylvania.
No doubt about it. That'll wrap it up here from the Birdcage at Jeannette. I want to thank Nick D'Onofrio for all of his hard work on the camera, Hayden Flickinger for all of his hard work producing for us here tonight. And Anthony, it's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you for having me.
It's been great.
I enjoy it. And
I saw Anthony last night at the football game, the Steeler game. I guess we don't want to talk about that too much. We could be here for another hour talking about what happened today.
Yes.
Mike Tomlin.
Yes.
Anyway, but this has been a pleasure, my man.
Thank you.
As it always is, anytime I can fill in for Brent. So.
Brent, we miss you.
Yeah, we do.
We'll see you when you come back.
He was watching, by the way. Sent a text.
Yes,
so.
yes.
Cool. 57-42, the final score, and that's going to do it here from, again, Jeannette High School. Don't forget you can watch back to the archive and on demand for this broadcast if you'd like to do that on westmorelandsports.com. From the entire crew here at Jeannette, once again, reminding you, the Hawks beat the Bears 57-42, and you've seen it all right here on WSN. Have a good night, everybody.